In this clip, I will be going over how public properties can be used to pass data from a parent component to one or more children components. And that brings us to the @API decorator, which is a special decorator used by Lightning Web Components to expose public properties or methods. By doing this, you essentially create an API for your component. Back in Visual Studio Code, it's now time to add a child component to display products, and I will do that by using the context menu and right-click LWC and then go Create Lightning Web Component. And this time it'll be called Product Tile. I'll switch to the markup, paste that in, and then show you that all I'm doing here is displaying the picture associated with this product along with the name and MSRP, which will be formatted as US currency by using the Lightning Formatted Number base component. And to make sure this is formatted properly, I will also need to add some CSS file for this component, which I can do by going here, right-clicking New File, and adding product tile.css. and then pasting in the styling code that I need for that. Now it is time to add the JavaScript to the client controller, which at this point has nothing in it. And the first thing I'll need to do is to add the API to the list of things that will be imported. And inside of the class, I'm going to add some private variables that will be used to collect that product data information that's passed from the parent component. And that data will be passed to the child through the following getter and setter functions, which of course need to be annotated with that @API decorator in order to make them public. Okay, I'll now return to the HTML for the display products, and I will get rid of this UL here for a list, the ending tag as well, and then get rid of this list item here that was just temporary in order to show you that the code for the Apex controller was working. And instead I'm going to pass in a call to that product tile new component. And you can see here that what is happening is I'm passing the product ID through the key attribute and the actual product data through the product attribute. Okay, the only thing left to do now is to go back to the style sheet for that display product component and then add a bit more, here, and then now that I've got all this, I can just save all my changes and then push them to the default Scratch org. And then once again, open up that Scratch org. From here, I'm just going to go to App Launcher, get to Select Sales, and then open that link in a new tab. And from here, click Display Products. And well, look at this. Now I have some actual products that are being displayed here. And I can scroll down through them and see that there's multiple products that are being displayed here. And this is looking much better. And I can even type something here like kayak, and then I've got it filtered down to just those kayaks. Well, this looks much better than a list of product names, don't you think? Unfortunately, all I see is the name, the picture, and the price. But the product has more info that the user might want to see. Wouldn't it be great if the user could click on one of these tiles and be directed to a record detail page to see all that data? Well, it would. And this is exactly what I will be doing in the next clip, so stay with me.